To be childless would generally adopt a slave born in his house to become his heir. And that slave would act like a son to Abraham. So there was this man called Eliezer. Eliezer was a man or was a slave who was born in Abraham's house. Later on, Eliezer probably is the one who went out and looked for a wife for his son Isaac. You see? The trusted slave. Actually, according to the law of the land there, Abraham had already adopted Eliezer. Eliezer was fulfilling the function of a son to Abraham, and in return, Abraham, when he died, he has to give everything to Eliezer. But of course, he's not too happy. Would you be happy if you work so hard, you amass some great wealth, and then you have to give it to somebody else who is not from your own loins? That's the situation there. Alright? So this is the explanation for verse number 2 there. Okay, let's go on verse number 3. Then Abraham said, "Look, you have given me no offspring." See, he's complaining to God now. God came to him and he's complaining. He said, "Look, Lord, you have not given me an offspring. Indeed, one born in my house is my heir." He's talking about Eliezer, you see. Verse number 4. "And behold, the word of the Lord came to him, saying," you see, at that time already, God had an encounter with Abraham, and God said to Abraham, "Stop grumbling." "Behold, the word of the Lord came to him, saying, This one shall not be your heir, but one who will come from your own body shall be your heir." See, this is the first time that God said to Abraham, one who comes out of your own body will be your heir. And of course, later on you discover that they both try to help God. And that's a problem. Many times you and I try to help God. We have no patience to wait for the promise of God. Beloved, the lesson is no need to help God. God is able.
Amen.
Amen. How did he help God? His wife came to him one day and said, "Look, I'm an old lady now. You know, why don't you just take my slave girl and just sleep with her?" And this was the problem that Abraham had. He listened to his wife. This is a lesson for us men. I mean, don't listen to your wife in everything that she says, because sometimes they talk nonsense. I'm sorry to tell you that, my wife's not. But sometimes a woman do talk nonsense. They don't understand God. They don't understand the ways of God, especially if your wife is not spiritually in tune with God. You've got to be careful. If you're going to be a man of God, sometimes you just have to go it your own way. I'm not saying that you should fight with your wife, but I'm saying that sometimes the woman, you know, they're so security conscious. They don't understand the steps of faith a man has to take, you know. "This one shall not be your heir," God said. "Eliezer is not going to be your heir, but one who will come from your own body shall be your heir." Then he brought him outside and said, "Look now toward heaven and count the stars if you are able to number them." And he said to him, "So shall your descendants be."
Amen. Glory. Hallelujah.
Now Abraham is like all of us. We are belly aching to God over one teeny weeny blessing. Oh God, if only I got a better car. Oh God, if only